Hey, what's going on, guys? Hyper Gaming here, back with a new episode. Today's episode is going to be the I played Minecraft for 24 hours challenge. Although I didn't quite play for 24 hours because I couldn't stretch it far enough, so I think I made it to 14 hours. But I played the one block challenge on the PlayStation 4 for 14 hours straight, and I didn't go to every island because I played this map before and I knew what was important and what wasn't, so I did end up going to the end and beating the Ender Dragon, though, all in one go, one span. So right now I'm just loading in the world. I did a little intro there so you guys can see what to look for when you download this map. I will have a download link down in the description, so if you want to play this map yourself and you do have a PlayStation 4, you can go ahead and play that. I'm not sure if the Minecraft store for the PC and Xbox is the same, but I'll have a PlayStation download link down in the description if you guys want to check that out for me. One other quick thing I wanted to say is thank you all for 200 subscribers. At the time of filming this, I'm at 207, which is absolutely awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for your support. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 250 subscribers, but I'll make a separate video for that. I'm going to go ahead and do a $10 PSN card so you guys can spend $10 in the Minecraft store if you want, and maybe buy a couple maps that you wouldn't be able to prior. And that's going to be announced soon, and I'll be doing the giveaway at 250 subs. So once I get 250 subs, I'll have a video out for that. Alright, so just doing a little look around of the map, just exactly the way I remember it. And this is going to be the first hour, just me starting the map and digging away a little bit. The blocks mined counter is on the right hand side of the screen, and that will be there the entire series. So find my first bit of stone here, and I realize that I've got to make some tools already. I wish there had been some more building material so I could expand my platform before I had to do this, but it's alright. Last time me and Daniel played this map together, and it was a lot of fun. I still think it's pretty amazing that you can do something like this on the PlayStation with no mods. This is not something that PlayStation, or any console for that matter, used to be able to do, so I think this is really awesome, and it's a lot of fun to play. I don't know why I hadn't made an axe here, but I didn't yet, and we come across my first chest, which has some obsidian in it. I'm not sure if there is a nether in this world. I don't think I went in either series because there is like a nether little island that you can go to. But here I'm just going to do some of the basic stuff, kind of get started, and then make some better tools and expand the island a little bit. So my main goal on the first night was to get a house built, and that's because for some reason the phantoms spawn right above this island. So it must have been a desert, or I'm not really sure if the map creator just wanted some phantoms to be spawning above this island. So that was the goal, to get a little house. And I'm not sure if any phantoms bother me on the first night, but for sure on the second night and from then on, there is just a bunch of phantoms. And they're quite annoying when you don't have a house or any decent tools to kill them. But I've mined a fair bit of blocks, and I'm just getting this house set up. It's not going to be perfect. It's quite ugly actually, but it's the only building blocks that I have. So later on in the series, that will be slightly improved. Alright, so I went ahead and mined through the night, and now we're approaching hour 2 of one block skyblock. And I wanted to do just a little bit of expanding. I wanted to make sure I knew which block was which, like the respawning one. So I went ahead and did that. And then now I'm expanding here to the first island that's next to mine, closest, which is like the ore island, I would say. There's some miscellaneous stuff in here, but mostly ores and stuff. Chests every so often, and diorite and stuff like that. So I just made my first iron pick. That way if I come across anything like the gold I couldn't get. And I did see some iron down below this island, but I don't ever touch that. I didn't want to ruin the integrity of this island. Making sure to keep all the string, that way I can make a bed as well. And there we go, come across our first diamonds at 270 blocks. That's pretty good actually. A lot of these chests, sometimes the chests get annoying because there's like not that much stuff in them for having to switch tools. So hour 3 I go ahead and branch to the island past the one I was just on, which has a castle on it. And I was trying to find a decent way to get up there, but I don't think there's going to be anything at the level that I'm at, so I'm going to have to dig upwards to it. Which is not a big deal, I guess. Kind of ruins the aesthetic, I would say, but it's well worth because there's an enchantment table here. And this is what I'm going to be using to enchant my gear before I head into the end. And there's a couple chests in here too. High enders and gold and iron. Good for a level 20 enchant. Not really what I'm looking for, but that's pretty good. It's better than nothing. And there's some books over here too as well. Alright, I think that's about it for this island. Got what I needed, and it is getting nighttime, so want to head back before the phantoms knock me off or something. Although keep inventory is on, and that's just how the map was created. That's creator settings. I kept them all the same. So last time me and Daniel did this series, keep inventory and on was on, and it was a lot of fun actually because we did end up getting knocked off and stuff sometimes by those phantoms, and it was really great to just have your stuff still. Alright, so it's the next morning, and I finally got a halfway decent roof on my house, I guess. Keeps the phantoms out, so that's good enough. Or if they come at me through the front door, then they get trapped in there and I can actually kill them. So hour 4, I'm starting to get a little bit tired here. I don't really play Minecraft for this long usually. And I'm just thinking, man, I don't think I'm going to be able to do 24 hours. That's absolutely crazy. But I wanted to just play the whole map in one sitting and just see how long it was, whether it was 24 hours or what. I just planned on making the video for that long. And it was a lot of fun still, even though I was like extremely tired at the end. And I'm going to go ahead and branch over to this tree island here. And I'm just thinking I want to go here so I can make it my farm because there's grass. And I have plenty of dirt that I can expand this island with. And it will all grow into grass, and hopefully we can get some animal spawns and whatnot. Which I find it weird that there was cobble here. You see that little text at the bottom that says you almost beat this challenge? Every time you get to a certain point, it will drop stuff off at the main island. And that could be like diamonds or Eye of Enders. Usually I think it's mostly those two. Because there's been certain instances where there's like diamonds randomly in my inventory when I'm at the home island. But here, since I was away from the island and I got that little text box, you'll see when I when I get back that there was some stuff there waiting for me. And I think that was for 500 blocks. Because I think once I get to 1,002, it was like you're ready to go to the end or whatever, even though, I mean, really, you could be geared up by then, or maybe you're not geared up by then, so just little things to help you out through the gameplay. And I think you need all those eye vendors. Otherwise, you would have to keep mining until you get chests with them. I think you can get those in chests in this map. So here I'm just expanding that island, like I said, with the dirt. I need it all to be grass so I can get some animal spawns. I really needed some chickens for arrows. Unless I ended up getting infinity on a bow, which would take forever because I would have to get 30 levels. I really wanted to get some chickens. And there was already a few spawn chicken eggs that I got in a chest, so it would be really easy to breed them and stuff. Hour 5 starts with me expanding on my island. And I wanted to use dark oak because that's my favorite wood to build with. And I had plenty of it from the home island. This is when I was talking about the house gets a little bit improved. I didn't like how my chests were everywhere. And it was all mismatched wood. I wanted to make it like a cohesive build, but I didn't really have that much room to build with. Also, I wanted to put a little protection over the block. That way I could mine at night and not have to deal with the phantoms. And we're just at about 700 blocks mined so far. And that's on all the islands it counts for, so. It was a bit tricky trying to build my house here because the way my chests were built, it kind of prevented me from opening them while I was building. And I just had so much stuff that it was just a real pain. I didn't know what I wanted to do here, cobblestone or wood. I ended up doing wood. And I ran out of material, so I had to go mining again on the home island for some spruce. Alright, starting hour 6, and I'm getting extremely exhausted at this point. I'm so tired, I just wanted to rush through this series. I did not mean to throw those off. As you can see, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm losing my mind. I had some spawn fox eggs that I just spawned on the island. It kind of got annoying. So I finally got a chest with some more string, and that's the last piece I needed to make my bed. So I went ahead and made that. Now I can finally sleep at night, which is so great. Going back to the ore island. Every time I need diamonds or something, I can always just go here and get some. Made some diamond tools now, which will help out with speed. Not having to make tools every 5 seconds because they break. I would say it was a bit tedious switching back and forth between tools. I kind of wish the ore island was just stuff that you could get with a pickaxe. Hour 7, and I'm going to the next closest island, which is the snow island. Didn't really want to go here to mine the blocks. I just needed it to get to the next island, so this was just a little detour, I guess. Although most of the blocks on that island are very easy to mine, so it'd be really cool to just blow through that island and get all kinds of chests and stuff. Although I've pretty much had every chest you can get, I think. So this is the same hour, and I made it to this island. And I knew there was a chest down here, but I had totally forgotten that there was beds. And if I had remembered that, then I could have made it over to this island a lot quicker and had a bed like night 1. So that was a bummer. but I already had a bed, so I couldn't be too upset about it. I just realized I only ended up stripping the logs that are at eye level here and not the ones on the outside. So one time I was coming into my house with my axe and I accidentally left clicked one of those logs, so I just made them all look the same, but forgot the outside ones. Hour 8, been doing a bunch of mining and I'm really just trying to speed run at this point. I'm getting way too tired. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to focus fighting the Ender Dragon because I'm so sleepy. And I don't know why I hadn't recorded me going to this island, but there's some decent stuff on here. Netherrack and quartz, I guess, so that's good for XP. But there's a bunch of chests on this island, and sometimes, like, when your inventory is full, I guess it's okay to get the chests and just let the stuff pile up. I'll just use a bucket of lava to destroy the stuff, but a lot of it's junk, honestly. Like, a chest full of dye is, like, not really doing me much here. So here I'm going back over to the enchantment room. I knew that creeper was up there, but I thought I would be able to kill him in time. Apparently not. So I saw these books earlier and I wanted to grab them and bring them back down to the bigger enchantment area down there, and then that way I could get 30. I don't see myself needing to go back up there, so that's why I blocked the stairs off. Here we go. Now they're capable of level 30. If that would have said fortune, I probably would have done a level 30 because it would have been super helpful with the ore island. Now I'm going to go ahead and make some diamond armor. I got enough diamonds at the ore island to go ahead and make a full set with a little bit left over. And I have a bunch of enchanted books, a lot of which I can't use because I don't have enough levels. I don't really know where to get levels other than this island and the ore island, but it just takes so long. It's very time consuming. Almost at 1,600 blocks mined, which is quite a bit now. You see there, I'm not even looking in the chest, I'm just letting them go. Nothing in there that could be too valuable, honestly. The bottles, oh, enchanting though. Those are for sure. Those are probably the best thing, honestly. A lot of that I didn't need, so I just burned it up. Hour 10 here, and we're wrapping up. As I only did 14 hours, I'm getting really irritable. I just want to be done with this series. I don't know how these people did 24 hours straight. It was absolutely ridiculous. Props to those guys. Here, I'm just going to do any enchants that I can. I don't think I did a 30 on anything. I just did the basic stuff. I am only level 23, so... Efficiency 2 is not bad, I guess. It will help with mining quicker on the ore island and whatnot, but I was just thinking, let me do this and see what I can get on everything else. Hoping it would have maybe unbreaking or something, but it just ended up being efficiency. Got my bow enchanted, and I know that I have some power 3 books that I got from the chests. So I wasn't too worried about my bow enchant, really. Projectile protection 2 on a level 1 enchant. That's pretty good, honestly. Super happy with that. And my boots end up being the worst. I'm breaking 1. I do have a bunch of Feather Falling 4 books, though, as well. I don't think I end up putting those on my boots. They were too expensive. And you don't really need feather falling. I mean, keep inventory is on, so I wasn't too worried about dying or anything, but I did want to do the end in one go. Starting hour 11 by dumping my inventory. That's one thing that's really great about the Void is you can just dump your inventory. Bane of Arthropods. I don't really know why I put that on my sword, but I had it, so I just wanted to pimp my sword out. It's got looting and fire aspect now. Bane of Arthropods, I guess, if I ever run into any spiders, I could kill them. And here I'm just looking to see if there's anything better. Got some power bows, or power books that I can put on my bow. That's it, really. This anvil took me so long to make because I needed so much iron. You don't even know. That's why this map, I think, was really fun with a second player, because we could both be doing two separate things at once and it wasn't so time consuming. So here I'm grabbing those spawn chicken eggs I was talking about earlier and taking them to my farm island, which this turned out pretty good, honestly. I didn't even expand it that much. And I was getting pretty decent animal spawns here. I did accidentally kill one of those chickens, which I was really sad about. So I still have 4 at least. So I went and grabbed all the bones that I had gotten from all my chests and turned it into bone meal. That way I could get some seeds and actually breed these guys. Which I think I end up punching one of those guys off too. So I only ended up with like 3 chickens. Hour 13. Getting closer and closer. I was really worried that those pillagers were going to come over and attack me since I had killed the first guy. But now I'm gearing up to build over to the end island, so that's done. And I'm going to do that from the nether brick island. Grabbing everything that I think would be useful in the end fight. I did have a bunch of potions from some chests, but that's about it. Some golden apples, and I do have an enchanted golden apple, so kind of overpowered. And I kept looking over at these pillagers as I was building over because I wasn't sure if they were going to come and attack me or not. Although I don't know why I was so worried, just keep inventories on. It's just instinct, I guess, when you're playing these island maps. 1843 blocks mine, almost 1900. That's a fair bit of blocks. And there's the last Eye of Enders, even though I had enough already. Good to go. And that's it. I tried to throw those, but you can't throw them. Not in this world, you can't. Go ahead and jump in, and this starts my 14th hour. I'm extremely tired. All I want to do is just beat the Ender Dragon so I can wrap this up. I'm going to go get the best sleep I've ever had. I started this at 8 in the morning, and I was already tired waking up that early. Didn't finish until 10 at night. Eat a golden apple. And a potion of strength. Why not? Jump up. I didn't think there was going to be the crystals, but actually there was. So I thought I was just going to go in and start punching away. But these were easy enough to tackle. There was random blocks all over. And I don't really know why this Ender guy got mad at me. I didn't even make eye contact with him, I don't think. And then now he brings his buddy over here and they're going to both start attacking me. It's one thing that sucks about fire aspect in the end is the guys will just teleport away from you. And by the time you kill one, you're accidentally looking at another, and then this guy's coming over. I was getting pretty frustrated. Here's another one. So go ahead and just choose to ignore those guys for now. And take out the rest of these crystals. I don't get them all because there's a couple in the cages, and I can't seem to shoot those from the bottom. I was just like, it'll be alright. He won't generate that quick, which is 2. And I was so busy focusing on those that I didn't see this guy shoot one of his fireball things. Here I'm just waiting for him to perch. That way I can hit him with my sword. Didn't have too many arrows. I didn't want to waste them. Swing my sword. Go ahead and drop my next potion in since I already used one. Those are the only two that he's grabbing from. So I was okay with that. Pop the strength before I start hitting him. That way I do some more damage. And for a sword, I mean, without sharpness, was a pretty quick fight. I can't imagine having like sharpness 3 with strength or even sharpness 4. Would probably only taken me 2 perches to kill him. But I got him about half health now, and perch is pretty awesome. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think only one or two more, and I can get him here. Go ahead and eat the enchanted apple. I was a little bit hungry, so just decided I would use it. Get quite a bit of buffs with that for a little bit, so totally worth. And somehow man, I thought for sure I was gonna get him there. I was just like waiting. All I need is one more hit. I almost didn't make this here. That would have been terrible. So there you go, guys. Speed run, I guess. 14 hours I speed run this. Wasn't trying to speed run it, honestly. I was trying to last to 24 hours, but I don't think it's a big enough map for that. So maybe in the future I can do just a 24-hour challenge on a normal Minecraft world. I'm not really sure why the portal didn't fill in here. So I didn't have any torches to get the egg either, which is very sad. But with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and jump off the island here. Keep inventories on so I'll spawn with all my levels and whatnot. I really hope you guys enjoyed this series. It was a lot of fun to film. Even though I was extremely tired the entire time. It's a lot of fun filming these videos for you guys and editing them. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like for me, subscribe for future content. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a giveaway at 250 subscribers, so if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode.